So the Wall Street Journal found a old birthday card between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, or did they?
They did.
Yeah, this fake birthday card is supposed to depict an imaginary conversation where Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein talk about the secrets that they share and how much in common they have. Don't you see what they're trying to do?
What are they doing?
Don't you see?
No.
Like the day after or day that MAGA starts imploding, the Wall Street Journal pounces like some mother jungle cats. And all of the people detracting and abandoning Trump right now are leaving him out to pasture.
Before Good Trouble gets into it, that is JR Majewski. His whole career is built on getting on his knees and doing anything Trump says. Continuing.
Beardsley, can I just ask you a question real quick? What do you think is more likely in this situation? That these two men, despite being photographed constantly with each other, despite being best friends for nearly 15 years, didn't know each other or didn't know what each other was doing? Or do you think that this man, credibly accused of sexual assault, found civilly liable for rape, and this man, the most notable, prolific child sex trafficker of all time, didn't actually know each other, did actually start a modeling agency around the same time, pulling young women from Europe and showing them around and bringing them to dinner with rich and powerful men in their orbit at the same exact time that he was establishing this island, that they did in fact know each other. Oh yeah, and by the way, they found 4,800 wire transfers between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, some of which were through banks that had sanctions on them by the United States. Brother, it's all just another hoax. It's all a witch hunt. They're just coming after good. How many times are you going to have to cower behind that lie to convince yourself that you did the right thing? A million?
Well done here. On the Majewski front.
Go ahead, JR.
I'll just say shout out to all the Democrats living in mom's basement and like talking on the internet. No matter how hard you try, arguing on the internet's like being in the Special Olympics.
Oh. Okay.
No matter how good you perform, you still have you're still fucking retarded. So, yeah, that's gonna get clipped and ran against me in the general election. But
well, you're not going to get the slow people vote. I can tell you that.
That's all right.
Let's go.
I mean,
Let's
look,
go.
my aunt has Asperger's, but she acknowledges the fact that she
don't tokenize Asperger's.
No.
Good
That's
job,
literally
JR.
trying to talk to one of them liberals online. Like literally everything you say.
He used the R slur in an interview. And when he doesn't cosplay as Forgiato Blow, he runs for a House seat in the state of Ohio.
Did you serve in Afghanistan?
Yes, I did.
How many tours?
One.
What year were you there? What years?
2002, 2003.
Wow. So you served right at the beginning.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
Tough. I don't like talking about my military experience. Not that we've said too much. I really don't like to divulge a lot of things about the military.
There's a good reason why he doesn't want to talk about it.
Military documents obtained by the Associated Press through a public records request tell a different story than what Majewski was just telling. They indicate that he never deployed to Afghanistan, but instead he completed a 6-month stint helping to load planes at an air base in Qatar, a longtime US ally that is a safe distance from the fighting. Throughout his campaign, Majewski has offered his Air Force service as a valuable credential. The tagline he has is "Veteran for Congress," that appears on campaign merchandise. He ran a Facebook ad promoting himself as a combat veteran. And in a campaign video released this year, Majewski also marauds through a vacant factory with a rifle while pledging to restore an America that is independent and strong, like the country I fought for. Why is he walking through a vacant factory? That's some serious fighting he's been doing there. So anymore, there's more recently to this. The House Republican Campaign Committee released a biography that describes Majewski as a veteran whose squadron was one of the first on the ground in Afghanistan soon after 9/11. So, I mean, after all this valor, after all this courage, he must have something to show for it. The AP continued by saying this: Majewski lacks many of the medals that are typically awarded to those who served in Afghanistan. Though he once said he went more than 40 days without a shower during his time in the landlocked country, he does not have an Afghanistan campaign medal, which was issued to those who served 30 consecutive days or 60 non-consecutive days in the country. He also didn't receive a medal, a global war on terrorism expeditionary medal, which was issued to service members before the creation of the Afghanistan Campaign Medal if they were deployed overseas in a direct service to the war on terror.
You know, there was a tough time in life. You know, the military wasn't easy, but in retrospect, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. And, you know, I'd do it all over again. But, you know, out of respect of, you know, many things, you know, my answer to most people when they ask about my military service is, you know, I served honorably, and I fought for this country for a lot of months over in the Middle East, and so did a lot of people that went with me. And, you know, when I see all these things that are going on today, I mean, if I could put my BDUs back on, if I wasn't so chubby, I'd probably try to find a way to do it.
It's because he is a fraud. He's a fraud. He is a fraudulent person, okay? A pathological liar, a hateful human being, a despicable piece of nothing. Jessica Stewart, the president and CEO of the Special Olympics, would go on to say at the time, quote, "In building communities of respect and inclusivity, it's important to understand how words or actions can hurt others. For people with intellectual disability and those who support and love them, use of the disparaging R word or degrading the life-changing impact of Special Olympics around the world and here in Ohio is not acceptable." Not only did he use a slur, and not only did he lie about his military record, oh yeah, he was at the Capitol on January 6th. He is also a firm believer in the Shmooanon conspiracy theory. So let me be clear about this. JR Majewski is a small man. He is a small man, a small person. This goes for a lot of us, all right? But when history looks back, he will not be mentioned. He is completely irrelevant. But what is very important is when folks are trying to make a name for themselves and they're trying to use these hateful messages in order to ascend their career because they are quite literally nothing, like JR Majewski. It's very important for us to call out those people and make them even smaller. Sorry. Have we learned anything from the Clips album? Have we learned anything from this hip-hop beef? When they go low, we go high. Nah, I'm done with that. Nope. This dude supports a pedophile. JR Majewski supports a pedophile. He is riding the coattails of a pedophile. And you want me to be nice with this dude? He's a whole hoe. Look at him. He's nothing. He's nothing. And he's talking about how, oh, the Wall Street Journal, they doctored the photos. I can't believe it. Please save me, Donald Trump. Please me. Please save me. Oh, that was wrong. Please save me. Please save me. Please, Donald Trump, save me. That's what Majewski is doing throughout this whole charade of a career, where you have to be real bad for the GOP in a state like Ohio that elevated J.D. Vance to censor you, and they did. So I'm glad Good Trouble called him out. Keep calling him out. Do it. I don't care. None of us should. He's lying about serving the things that Republicans claim to care about the most, even though the guy that they support, called dead soldiers suckers and losers, said that he doesn't like soldiers that get captured like John McCain. And meanwhile, John McCain's daughter fawns over him. What is going on with y'all's party, for real? And trust me, we're straight on this show. We call out both sides when it needs to happen. On this front, these are the people that y'all accept with open arms. Ridiculous.